The Dallas Mavericks arriving at the building earlier today. And with...
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Nowitzki. Richardson is out there with Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, Jackson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Leonard. The pass to Ibaka. 5 on the clock. George. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Excellent D there from George.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And they'll keep possession. Yet again. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Powell. So he gets them both. Now, here is George. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Leonard with the ball. Morris outside. And again, no good by the Clippers. 3 on 3. On the wing, Hardaway. The Clippers grab the miss. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Help to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Doncic against Jackson. And Doncic, here we go. Reverses, and he sinks the layup.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. George passes to Jackson. Drops in the tray.
Yes, and how about being selfish as Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Doncic outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Leonard. Powell pulls it in.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Hardaway kicks to Powell. Back to Hardaway. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Powell finds Richardson. Second chance shot, Nowitzki. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside. Uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Richardson against George. And it's blocked. Quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Powell, that's good.
Yeah, Powell showing you right there that he can play through contact. Very physical and good concentration, too, to get that up and down.
Here's Leonard. That one doesn't go. Some solid D from Nowitzki. And here is Doncic. Pass to Powell. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Leonard with the steal. Pass to Jackson. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Puts it up from 12. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas. Reddick comes in for Richardson. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
Here's Dallas. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Leonard. And he recovers it. Finney-Smith passes to Nowitzki. Over Morris. Nowitzki, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here's Doncic. Left of the miss from Reggie Jackson. Nowitzki outside. Lets it go with the three. He is hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. The feed now to Morris. No good that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Now the Mavericks with it. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Morris. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. And that one's good. Beverly.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Mavs.
Doncic looking it over. Nowitzki left side. Shoots over Zubac. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to Cousins. Back to Beverly. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Beverly is a tricky player. I mean, somebody who has so many different shots to choose from.
Doncic outside. Shoots from 8. Again, the Mavericks score.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
The pass to Cousins. Back to Beverly. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Cousins, no one around him. No good with the triple. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hondo's checked in. And then for Dallas, Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Dirk Nowitzki. Now here's Rondo on the line. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Beverly against Reddick. From past the arc. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Rondo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Boy, that's just cunning and crafty by Rondo. Drives in, looking to draw a foul, and hoping to knock down the shot as well. That's just good basketball.
Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Finney-Smith. Passes to Reddick. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Here's Cauley Stein, and the basket is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Beverly. Bernard on the wing. Hits the jumper in space.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Doncic passes to Reddick.
And I tell you what, Beverly is a ferocious defender. I mean, he really gets after it and gets up into you. You're not getting anything easy when he's defending.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 11. Here's Cleveland. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Doncic against London. Here's Finney Smith. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Bernard wide open. He shoots. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Here's the pass to Finney Smith. That three off the mark. Pass to Kennard. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
You know, this is Rondo's role. He's out there to run the offense and give his teammates room service down.
And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. Recently, we spoke with Patrick Beverly about his throwbacks.
Old school basketball, you know.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinal. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Rajon Rondo, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverly, and it's Kennard in at the 3 slot. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
And they continue to control the line.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Pass to Beverly. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Zubac, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Cousins. Marcus Morris comes in for Luke Kennard. Paul George, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly, and it's Jackson in for Rajon Rondo. The Mavericks also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. And they call an illegal screen here.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Clippers trail by 7. George looking around. Kicks to Jackson. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Outside Jackson. Nowitzki against Ibaka. to Jackson. 4 on the shot clock. Over Nowitzki. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Brunson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's George. And count it from 19 feet away. George has got his second bucket.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick-and-roll situation because he makes quick decisions. His basketball IQ is pretty high.
Yep, it counts.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Zubac, Sebastian Morris. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, one of the emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. Nowitzki right side. Stolen by Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. George against Richardson. Shoots. George, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 13 now for the Mavs. On the wing, Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morris has got his first basket of the night. Mavericks have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Nowitzki against Morris. Nowitzki right side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, you've got to love Nowitzki. As unique a player as you'll ever see, a towering 7-footer who is as good as it gets at making all kinds of jump shots.
Both free throws good from Nowitzki.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Ibaka goes in.
And this is where Ibaka is becoming a little more savvy. Just catches the defense off guard. All they can do at that point is foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavs.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Mavericks making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. Odds are away. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. 11-point game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Doncic with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Dallas. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Paul George.
And this is one of George's main strengths, a phenomenal mid-range scorer.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and their coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Finney-Smith. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. Off with the layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And busting it up the floor. Lyric showing a lot of energy on the fast break. If there's one thing he doesn't lack, it's hustle.
Finney-Smith. No points in the game yet for him. Nowitzki with it. George picks him up. Nowitzki's shot's good.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's been quite a game for Dirk Nowitzki.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Mavericks on D. Leonard kicks to Jackson. Left side of Luka. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Morris. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And dangerous in that catch and shoot game. In fact, anytime Morris can square up, he's a lot more consistent.
Doncic against Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 with the strike.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Patrick Beverly comes in for George. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Jackson. Here's Cousins. Nobody near Leonard. No good from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backdoor thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Leonard looking around. Rondo. The pass to Beverly. In the corner, it's Morris. Hands it from downtown. Morris has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the one thing about Morris, he doesn't scare you from beyond the arc, but you still have to account for it.
That's to Richardson. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. Calls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Beverly against Richardson. Beverly the pass to Morris. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the recoverage pay.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Nowitzki. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Cousins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, just aggressive there. Instead of going to one of his patented shots inside, Morris just simply rises up to be free.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Richardson kicks to Doncic. Passes it to Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark.
He's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Here's Richardson. Empty that time from Leonard.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Morris. And it's Luke Kennard in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Beverly. Softly drops in the floater. Beverly's got 6 points.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
Beverly against Doncic. He's at the foul. Kicks it out to Richardson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, it's clear that Doncic is very self-confident, knows he has what it takes to knock these shots down.
Now Leonard over Nowitzki. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Welcome to our postseason. Well, for the Mavericks, they really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their stamp on this. And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get.
And we're back courtside at Game 7 as this series comes to a head. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. We've got Hardaway. Nowitzki is out there with Powell. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. Clippers trail by 13. Jackson with it. Hardaway picks him up. And Morris throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Vader on the way, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Nowitzki's got 22.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes, they last days.
Mavericks leading by 11. Outside Hardaway. And there's the pass to Richardson. Over Jackson. Here's Nowitzki. Another shot. And the rejection by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Doncic. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Pass to Leonard. Morris outside. He kicks to Jordan. Takes a three. No good that time.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Richardson outside. Back to Doncic. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
Jackson against Richardson. And stolen by Richardson. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Doncic leading the charge.
Boy, he's an excellent defender. You look at Josh Richardson. He's got real good length, athleticism, quickness, and does a good job reading the opposition, too.
Pass to Leonard. And the shot goes down. Leonard's got 6.
Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight. Hardaway against Leonard. Poked away, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
Dallas calls timeout. J.J. Redick's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 13. Nowitzki right side. And it's blocked by Ibaka. The feed to George. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki against Morris. And they double up Doncic. A 15-footer. Rebound by the Clippers.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Passes it to Ibaka. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paid huge dividends for Ibaka.
Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Beyond the arc. And Hardaway Jr. is good for 3. Hardaway has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. George with the bounce pass. Hardaway against Leonard. Dallas leading by 11. Redick passes to Doncic. Back to Redick. Here's Powell, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Clippers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Dallas. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Ibaka. Ivica Zubac has checked in for George. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Jackson. Dallas also making some changes. Paulie Stein comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Dirk Nowitzki. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Outside, Redick. Kleber kicks to Doncic. This one for 3. Connects from 3-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Now the pass to Beverly. To the paint. Here's Cousins. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Redick. Doncic against Rondo. Now here's Doncic. D right on him. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Clippers trail by 11. To the inside. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
No good from Cousins.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And the rejection by Paulie Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Paulie Stein, a presence defensively.
Mavericks leading by 11. Doncic kicks to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Pass to Redick. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
And the Clippers call time here. Los Angeles making a switch here. George is checked in. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Inside. Here's Beverly. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Beverly's got 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse for them.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's George, and it's denied. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Rondo with the rebound. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And 1:01 left in the third quarter of the game. And they double up Doncic. Here's Redick, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, it is hard work trying to guard Redick because he stays active and is never still, always on the move.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. And Dallas also making a switch. Brunson's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pass to Redick. Brunson scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get ugly. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And here's George for 3. Can't hit that one. It's been all about Luka Doncic with the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got DeMarcus Cousins, Reggie Jackson out there with Patrick Beverly. Then it's Ivica Zubac, and it's George with the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And, you know, when Cousins is healthy now, this guy is a quality player. He's a big man that has a lot of versatility.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 18. Outside, Redick passes it to Nowitzki. Dallas moving the ball around. Back to Redick. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. They get it back. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Well, I think you've got to like and appreciate the effort there, the hustle. George staying with the possession, then uses his length to finish off the miss.
Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Jackson looking it over. Here's Beverly, rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Here's Finney Smith, another 3 for Dallas.
Now That's confidence right there. Passing up an easy 2 on the break and letting it fly from three-point range.
The pass to Beverly. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Dallas leading by 21. Now here's Brunson. That one falls. Here's Jackson. And again, unable to change momentum here. For Dallas, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Thompson with it. Outside for Redick. There's the dish to Nowitzki. Just 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Nowitzki's got 28.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Jackson. And it's good. 2 points.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So for the Clippers, Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Morris comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Leonard in for Patrick Beverly. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Richardson, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Outside, George. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got 4 points this quarter.
When George is this aggressive with his offense, it's a sight to behold. When he gets rolling, just get out of the way and let him have the marquee.
And Doncic, here we go, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Ibaka, the pass to Jackson. Pass to George. Ibaka against Powell. Mavericks leading by 23. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Inside, here's Nowitzki. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Leonard. Here's Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
And the ability to generate points off offensive rebound, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Doncic, no good on the free throw.
Boy, Doncic plays with such an edge and attitude, and I think it endears him to his teammates and gives them confidence.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Doncic against Jackson. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. Hardaway from outside, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the fact that Laird can pour it in like tonight, in addition to his defense, is really why he's one of the best two-way players we've ever seen.
Doncic with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Nowitzki for 3, and that's a foul. Called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers trail by 21. Outside Leonard. Kicks it to Ibaka. Outside Jackson. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Nowitzki gets a wide open look. Some nice passing here by Dallas. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. Nowitzki's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Jackson kicks to Leonard. Richardson against George. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Richardson outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And that one's good. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic against Jackson. The drive by Doncic. They double-team Nowitzki. Pass to Hardaway. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Leonard against Hardaway. Puts it up from 17, and it's Leonard missing. Dallas has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Nowitzki draws the double. Out to Hardaway. No good on the 3. The Clippers have gone 7-16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Jackson from long range. And that one is off. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic outside. It's Richardson on the wing. Fades and shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 32 points. For Dirk Nowitzki.
Tell you what, Nowitzki really, he can fill it up from anywhere. You got to admire his scoring ability, including his mid-range game.
Oh, Leonard in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's Nowitzki. Out to Doncic. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Nowitzki.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Marjanovic, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The first one falls. And so he hits both. And here's Rondo to the inside. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Rondo, a master at setting up teammates.
Here's Brunson. Here's Melly, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Patterson. Buries it down low. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Brunson. Six on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. From deep. Cousins pulls it in. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
And so the Dallas Mavericks have won the series. David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say goodbye.
My pins up, but I'm still winning. They still waiting for an answer. Clean.